Alright. Looks like we're live. Welcome in, everyone. It's time for Mass Effect Mondays. We got Shyanne here. Hi, baby. We got Shyanne here. We got Caden and Garrus. I've never gone over here. Hold on, wait. Can I go up here? Thank you. I'm glad. So, today the plan is we're going to get Liara. We're going to do all the planet side quests in the area. And yeah, that's basically the plan. So, okay. That girl is ready. Let's go. Hope everybody's having a good day. I know I'm having an okay one. It's been a little, I was hangry earlier, and so that wasn't fun. But we made some rice, and I put me a couple of fried eggs on top. They were delicious. And we had a couple of egg rolls to go with it, so I feel better now. Plus, I'm playing my favorite series, so that makes me happy. I have been known to run off into the lava, so I have to be careful. Yeah, I can do the kaboom without losing, lol. Yes! No kabooming, or yes kabooming, no dying. We're gonna do all the kabooming today. Because I've got the Mako, and the Mako does a kaboom. Where is it? Oh, shoot, stupid ship. Oh, okay, there's that one. You're missing this guy. Okay, so he can hit me, but I can't hit him. Yeah, I'm happy to be playing on a slightly harder difficulty. Well, I say slightly. I'm playing on Veteran, which is 2 up from what I normally play. I normally play on Casual. Mainly because I prefer to go through the game and enjoy it. Can I? Oh no, they can hit me from here, but I can't hit them. Okay, cool.
I don't think we can take that strong point head on.
Yeah, I know, Caden. I know. You don't have to yell at me. Okay. Yeah, goodbye. Sometimes, right now it kind of feels like I'm still playing on Casual. Just because I have the Mako. Yeah, no, it won't. Sometimes Vermeer doesn't even feel like it's casual whenever I'm playing on Casual. Vermeer is kind of difficult. Okay. It doesn't hurt that I am levels. Where are we? Doesn't hurt that I'm level 29? Felt like we were more than that. Huh. Alright. Okay, it doesn't hurt that I have end level games and equipment, or guns and equipment. So let's go, boys. Oh man, no. I am a Mako girly, and oh, okay, that makes sense. No, I'm a Mako girly. I will do Mako missions all day. I hate the hammerhead. Hi, Mandy. How are you feeling? That's loud. That is loud. Of course, it's always loud, though. It's Mass Effect. There we go. That's better. Okay. But, no, I'm a Mako girly. I don't do the hammerhead. I hate it. Any kind of hammerhead mission, I complain for, like, the entire mission. And then I'm like, oh, it's over. Good. Well, don't do too much work. You're not feeling good. Yeah, I do like the Andromeda vehicle. It's a pretty good vehicle. Hi, Dad. How are you? Kaden, is this? No, wait, you can't wear armor. That's good. Better. Nice. It's going good. Just, I was, earlier it was not going good because I was hungry, but then I got me some egg and rice and some egg rolls, and now I am happy and full and no complaints here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move the Mako over here so I don't have to run all the way back to get her. But yeah, like you said before, Adrian, the car on, or the vehicle on, I know, this game is so much fun. I think I need to play it once a year again. I used to. Well, actually, I used to play it like once. I'd finish a playthrough and start over. But, I'm glad to be playing it. No gas. Open door. But yeah, Adrian, I really like the vehicle on Andromeda. Like, best vehicle, but I've gotten used to the Mako and its quirks. Cause she be quirky. She just doesn't, she takes hits. Unlike the hammerhead, you take 2 hits and you're dead. Hi Stacy, how are you? The Nomad, yeah, that's the name of it. Heck yeah. Battle those kitties. Tell them no. We're telling ours no right now because of Little Miss Peanuts bringing all the boys to the yard. Jerk. That's a good thing to do too. Yeah, all the boys to the yard. Hello, kaboom. Hey Stacy, here's your kabooms. Oh, I'm gonna die a whole bunch on this, aren't I? Nah, baby. We're not doing this. I agree. I absolutely agree we need the Mako and Zomboid. Kaboom! There would be so many kabooms. These are better kabooms. And look, we can float. We'd be able to jump over the zombies. Like this. Girl doesn't have a very high jump, but we still love her. Now. Oh man, that'd be fun. That'd be way too much fun. I would never get out of the vehicle. Kaboom! Yeah! Dropkick zombies and the chiclets. It's a must. Oh no! How mean they're shooting at me. I think it's hilarious whenever I get their little bodies stuck on the Mako's tires. I just have to do this for a while to get them off. Okay, what do we got over here? Aha! And a kaboom. Oh no, I missed! Ah, okay. Oh, you want to rocket troop me? I'll rocket troop you too. Did I seriously send that other guy flying all the way back there? I did. Holy crap. I sent him flying all the way back here. That's hilarious. No, I have to get out of the Mako. This is bull. Let me take it with me. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Or, after he gets out of the bathroom and after he gets out of the cat box and goes running all over the house. Alright, alright. Enough screwing around. I screw around tonight. Nah, girl. Nah, girl. Shot that Geth and the chiclets. Well, the Geth equivalent of chiclets. Is there something over here?
Countermeasure deployed.
I don't think so, okay. Here's not even a good spot to put that, bud. Oh, right. I need to actually...
Shields down.
Ah, heck. Ah, double heck. I have the pistol, and then I've got the sniper. Ooh, I've got a sniper rifle. Because I always make sure that Shyanne has a pistol and a sniper rifle. Yeah. Ow! said, go away. And then of course I've got... Oh, you don't want to die, do you? Yeah, there we go. What do we got left, guys? Are we still fighting things? What are we fighting? Oh, there's a guy up there. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah!
Negative contact.
Here it comes!
Dang it, I forgot. Is it...
All patched up.
Nope, that's Metagel. Okay. I thought there was an easier way to switch between the weapons, but I guess I'm mistaken. Oh, we're good. Okay, yeah. I can see where we are on veteran because those usually take like 2 shots to break through. And thank you! Those were really good shots, actually. I think I'm going to be using my... I do have the assault rifle and the shotgun. Okay, we're going to save real quick because this is where I die a lot. Because of the Colossus, it's a biatch. I hate this fight. And then the frickin' snake-like death don't... Well, they're not snake-like. They're like lizard-like. I don't like the lizard death that bounce around. Creepy little frog robots. Amphibian is what I'm looking for. Oh no! I'm sorry, baby. I mean, you could always pull me up on your phone. Okay. Alright. Alright. Gareth. Gareth, honey. Don't die. Gareth, go over there. Don't be stupid. Yeah, we're going after the Colossus because he's gonna give me the most hell. Eek. Okay. To the Polyav. Okay, neat. I need to update her. Neat. If I was playing as Adamina, I would be going around the back. I need to take out some of these extra deaths.
Shields down.
Shields are down, but that's okay. We're not dead. Jerk? Nope. I didn't kill that guy. Oh, come on. There we go. Heck no. Okay, Caden, how are you getting shot, bud? I need both of you to focus on the frickin' Death Colossus. We'll get the other Geth in a minute. The Colossus is kind of the big guy. I got shot by the Colossus and I didn't die. Is he not shooting me? He's shooting Cade. Okay, hold on.
Good to go.
Okay, I'm coming over here. Or, Scare, I'm coming over here. Damn! Oh, it's an armature. Well, that's fun, Caden. Why didn't you do that before? Okay, hold on. Pistol time. She's stronger. Eek! Oh. Right. Goodbye. Okay, you're dead.
Get down!
Okay. I need to put my barrier up. I just thought about this. Stasis, sabotage lift. There's my barrier. Let's put that up. Okay, we have one enemy left. Donde enemy. Where are you at, bud? There you are. Yeah, you dead. Caden!
You're good to go.
What the heck?
Rally round!
Come on. Well, I didn't die. Proud of that. Hey, Adrian, can you hear the fan? Oh, I forgot there was a gas. Eek!
ECM is hot.
Eek, a gas. Okay, cool. Nah, girl. Haha. Nee. No. Maybe you should focus on me. Sorry, guys. I have to do it.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
At least I didn't do it when we were close to it this time. Okay.
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before, aside from the Citadel.
Okay. Now everything's too quiet. The gunshots are freaking loud, but everything else is too quiet. Okay. I do need... Yeah. Okay, Shy. Yeah, that's good. Make sure my... Yeah. Oh, no, my pistol's not anything. Okay, we're good. Oh, wait, that wasn't the one I need to look at. This one. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Care Bear. Okay, Garrus. Gonna go with that. Caden. Caden, what the heck? What did I give you? I gave you one of the HWMPs. Okay. HMWPs. Caden, how are you almost dead again? Oops. Heck. I hit the wrong button.
Good to go.
I'm trying to save Caden because he's a goober. Okay. Okay, hold on. Wait, all three of us have overload. Boom. Yeah. Heck off.
Fire in the hole!
Heck. Sorry, Caden. Ooh. That was worse on me. I keep hitting the wrong frickin' button. Okay, let's stop hitting that button. I only have one grenade left, which is great. Neat.
Hello? Did
Did
somebody
someone please
help
help
me?
me? I'm trapped in the bubble.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Yep. Tally sounds exactly how we are.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil.
Yeah, we've been
I
dealing with
activated
them.
the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to
And
get
it's a
past the barrier.
Vanguard. Vanguards are freaking tough. Alright.
Hostile contact.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Eek! Okay, guys. What
Bring it
are we
on.
doing? What is he doing? Oh, are you a gat? Yeah, you dead now. Okay, we're gonna explore the back real quick, and then... Oh! There's Mom! Nah. No. No. Heck.
VCM is hot.
You need to explode. Ooh, good job, Caden. Hold on, I'll help. I know, hold on. Right there. Bloop. Of course I do. Okay. Really quick. I need to go through and get rid of certain... I should have sold this stuff. Okay. Ashley has the best that she can have. Garrus has the best that he can have. I need to check the... Ooh, that's the Colossus. I need to put that on Rex. Okay, now you're out of here. Goodbye. I think that's actually the better Colossus than he has. Okay. We're getting rid of all the 9s, I believe. Well, that worked. Except for that one. That one's for... This is for Liara. Because it's better than all of these. Like, look at this, and then look at the rest of these, and tell me that isn't better. Oh, and then... Why the heck am I not using this? Garrus, do you have this? Gerber. Gerber, why the heck are you not using this? Now, where was yours? Yours was the Reaper. No, hold on. Yours has to be better than mine. Oh, no. Huh. Yours just has better damage per second, Gerber. Okay, I'll take the Volkov because it is slightly better. There. Hold on. Okay, does everybody who is here have a bet? Caden, you're making me look bad, bud. You're making me look bad. Is that better for me? It is not. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. And... okay. We're gonna get rid of these, because I gotta give one of these to Tally, and Liara uses one too, I believe. I could be wrong. Okay. I'm good on my amp. Caden's good on his amp. I need to get rid of that one and that one. That. Okay. Caden. That. Gerber. Gerber, are you telling me that I went in and gave you 10s? Look here, Garrus. You might be my future boyfriend in this game, but I shouldn't be outfitting you with the best stuff until I outfit... No, I was looking at stuff. You. Yeah, no, I was going through my my inventory, having to get rid of stuff. Alright. Square. Nope. Circle. Nope. Triangle. I don't like that they added this little mini game. Mother. Mother hugger. There we go. Yeah, I don't like that little mini game. It used to be just follow the buttons and push them. Okay, we're gonna save just real quick because the Krogan is a beefy man and he will eat you. Okay. Guys, there's a Krogan around here. We're not putting our guns away. Alright.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Don't tell me what to do.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know...
What the hell was that?
these ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Did not realize
Margin for error.
that's how you spelled away in, like, those type of terms. I thought it would have been like away as an A-W-A-Y, like you're, you know, on your way. Well, let's get ready to fight a Krogan. You big beefy bastard. Oh, I hate this guy.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Nope.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Saren wants her, but we're not going to do all that we can to keep her alive. Oh, you're telling me he's easy? This is bull. This is bull? I'm calling shenanigans? Usually he's easy. How is he dead first? This is, no. Hayden, you're almost dead again. Bud, you need to get good. Yep, I call bullshit and shenanigans.
No!
Try quit throwing people in front of you. They're capable runners. If they can't get out, they don't deserve to be in front of you. Oh, there goes a Prothean dig site. Rip.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you.
What do you mean?
You saved my life back there. And not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was
Hey,
somehow
Ash,
connected to the
your
Prothean
hand is, like,
extinction.
glitching into
That
your
is my
hand.
real area of
Or
expertise.
your hand is glitching
I
into
have
your
spent
pants.
the past 50 years
Weird.
trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely
I don't
considered
think you
more
ever
than a
find out
child.
how old Rex is.
That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari
I mean, he's
scholars
gotta
tend
be
to
in the 600s.
dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans
So
were
that's
gone
in about 40
and
minutes,
cleansed
which
the
means
galaxy
we've got
of
an
clues.
hour and
But here is
20
the
to
incredible
do
part. According to my findings, the
some,
Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to
planets.
mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
And if you've missed any of this series and would like to catch up on it, I have a playlist on my YouTube where you can also find my roller coaster games and some Stardew Valley. I'll be uploading a Zomboid today. I was supposed to upload it yesterday and ended up going straight into a different game of Zomboid after stream. And then you've also got some art over there, so if you want to check that out, be my guest. Also, if you're not following me already over here, I would appreciate a follow because I was at 16, now I'm at 15. We are trying to get to 25, so we're 10 away.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course.
Calm down, Caden.
I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Okay.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakra should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Okay.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Okay. There's that. So, we've talked to them. Let's run around this ship real quick and talk to everybody else. I'm gonna start with Joker. Jokey joke. Okay.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Well, we don't have to
I have to go.
Joker.
Alright, see ya.
I mean, I like to check in with Joker. I mean, nah, we'll talk
Commander,
to Joker.
something you need?
Yeah, Joker.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker.
I know, I love him.
I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bone.
And then he dances in Mass Effect 3.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
He really does.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic,
Okay.
maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I freaking love Joker. He's one of my favorite characters. By the way, Project Zomboid is being
You're not
uploaded
gonna
as we
break a
speak,
bone
so
trying to fly
if
the
you
ship,
want to
are
watch
you?
that
I
because you
don't
missed the
fly with
stream
my
yesterday,
feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair.
you can.
I gotta be
It's
real
right there.
careful when I get up to take a piss,
Or it
though.
will be right there.
I can do my job as
Probably
well as
about an
anyone
hour.
on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see ya. Okay, so we're gonna look at this one. Punk. Let's do a quick check-in with Adam, or Presley. Adams is down. In the end, in the bulletin.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop it. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
Also
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
That's why if you go out on Project Zomboid, make sure you have a buddy. The buddy system's always safe.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance
Yeah,
frigate.
okay, look,
Of course,
that
the only
buddy
reason the
that tells me to turn on PvP, she's just
Can't
jealous.
believe you held out as long as you did.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Okay.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
She thinks she's
Commander?
she's Captain Chaos when actually she's just silly.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is
Did
looking
that get
for
quiet?
records on some
Did
kind of
Caden get
galactic
quiet? Caden got
extension.
really quiet.
But we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to
Captain
believe
Silly
anything's
Goose is
wrong.
exactly what your name should
I'd
be
call
from
it
now
human
on.
nature, but
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. And it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
well, you're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Now, Cheyenne, don't you dare be flirting with this man.
Books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, for justice.
We're not allowed to flirt with Caden. We've already got a Caden romance going on 3 that we can't finish because it makes us sad.
I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, all day it was unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an
hauled in is
evaluation
probably
of
the
our
nicest
abilities
thing you
so
could ever say about
understanding
that.
of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the room. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Was there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out of Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination chart, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Hey babe, can I bother you for some water?
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that would get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around a bowl every night after dinner and play cards.
I finished it off.
There was this girl named Rana who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 Caden. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not playing that game.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down.
Careful, Caden. I will romance you. I will go play Adamine and I will romance you.
So there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
Yeah, I know. I gotta fix my shirt.
I wanted to get to know you a little better. That's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, man. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Nope, nope. We're not flirting with Caden.
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
We are not flirting with Caden.
Time to process.
Dang it.
But yeah, I'd like that.
Also, I need to ask one more question.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
There we go.
Dr. Tassoni. She seems nice enough. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
None, Commander. I prefer adventurous women.
Caden, quit flirting with me.
I'd like that.
But we're not having this conversation, sir. As much as I'd like to. Okay, that's good. Actually, I forgot that you can get in the lockers here. Oh, my metagel, yes.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an
alliance? Oh no, we've already
ship?
talked to her.
I enlisted.
I completely forgot.
Humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Bye. Checklist. Alright, let's talk to Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
She does.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Sad.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers.
She's an awkward
I always
duck.
seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Absolutely not.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Okay, I have to keep checking
What
because I
happens to your
can't
partner
remember.
after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common. Not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained. Or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
That's actually one of my favorite parts of Mass Effect 2. You're walking through Ilium and you see the Solarian talking to...
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
To an Asari, and he's her stepdad, and it's adorable. So freaking cute. honestly can't wait to get to certain places on the future games. Like, there's just so many little side things that you can hear.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
I just love it.
Well,
I love the
but I
story.
know what they're
Makes me
like.
happy.
Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad.
Okay, so Zomboid is posted.
With more and more red tape.
So if y'all want to
CSEC's
check
handling
that
of
out.
Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Bye, Gareth. Okay, Ash.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's used to teasing. Good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
I keep an open-door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh lord, you went to the Makapog boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
Those are pretty big words for a gunnery guy.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
I don't know, Shyanne.
You never know, Commander.
I don't know.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Garrus is my favorite. Whenever it comes to you. Okay, Ash. Let me make sure that I have Ash in everything that she needs to be in. I don't have her. There we go. Now she's fully. Ooh, girl. Heck yeah. Okay. Okay, that is I straight up saved that for Liara. That's a little better. Okay. There's Ash. Caden's good, I just did him. Garrus is good, okay, Rex. That's what I need. Heck yeah! Look at that! Oh man, that looks cool. Okay, so... he's good. He doesn't need that. He needs... nope, he's good there. Oh yeah. There you go, buddy. And, okay. We're gonna mark that as junk. Okay, Rex is good. Tally. Tally's good on armor. She's got the Colossus. Okay, she's good on her firearms. Yeah. Okay, we're good. And Liara. Let's fix up Liara. There we go. And she gets this one. Yep, I thought that was better. Okay, she also gets the same one. And, oh yeah, that's a good one. The Savant is really good. Okay, Liara is set up. So let's talk to
Shepard.
Rex.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
I swear, Rex has got to be at least in the 500, 650, in between there.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It's really not.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
No, unfortunately not.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
We're doing that ourselves, though.
I don't expect you to understand.
We are a very, angry race.
Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Okay.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands.
You know, he's complaining about the genophage now. Just wait until 3 whenever I cure it. He's going to be complaining about not having the genophage.
And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time
More
you saw
ice.
a Krogan scientist?
Hits head on ground, on
Ask a Krogan.
Cabinet.
Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time.
Rex, I say fuck
It's
ice.
just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Okay, there's that. Here.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engine.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Did not realize. I mean, I guess. Okay. Didn't realize until I played the Legendary Edition that Adams is a redhead.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You've got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up. Unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day.
Unless they're guests,
Be pretty
because
close
guests
to
do
an
not use
actual
windows
visual
because
out
they're
in
structural
space.
and their
Most
structural
vessels rely on
weaknesses.
scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Their structural weakness. It's easy for me to say though. Can't get it out without being like that. A weakness.
Where else have you served, Adams?
You name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Well, my phone is making noise. She's long. Yeah, junkies, exactly. Junkies. And the Normandy.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've
Tell
ever
me
served
about my
on.
girl.
Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Bye, Adams. Let's talk to one of my favorite characters ever.
I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian.
And she still has her shotgun.
Is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that
I
are
have 30 minutes
old.
left of the stream. Well, 40 minutes, but
they aren't pretty,
still.
But they work, mostly.
As soon as I'm finished talking to Tally, we'll go out.
We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
I mean, they just asked if they had a soul, unfortunately.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
God, I wish.
Didn't step in and stop you.
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been
AI?
skirting the
Yeah, I
bounds of
really
the
wish it
law,
was.
But we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information.
That you know
Their
of.
programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my
Does this
purpose?
unit have a soul?
As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Is that the last? No, it's pilgrimage.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
Ooh.
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Okay, let's do pilgrimage real quick, and then...
pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Well, actually, I gotta go, girl.
See you later.
See you later. Bye, Tally. Okay, we've got some planets to go run around as soon as I sell some stuff. Because I am
looking for supplies?
Full up. Yep,
let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. Ooh. I just realized I can buy these from him. I might be getting everybody a is that better than what I got? It's better than what I got. That's mine. I got a new gun. Okay, anyways. Let's sell a whole bunch of crap. This is me trying to get down to the 9s. I'm gonna set them all as junk. My R3 is not wanting to work for some reason. It's wanting to argue with me. Oh, see. It's probably just sticky. Mainly because this is kind of an older controller. But she does her job. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, those are all... Why do I have more armor upgrades that are in the 7s? Or that's the 8s. I can't Roman numeral. Those are 7s. Good lord. This is gonna be a lot of stuff. That should help for right now. Okay, real quick, I got me a new sniper rifle. Yeah, there you are, baby. She's pretty. Okay. We're gonna go check all of the places. Start getting like the League of One stuff from here. There is, okay. Heavy metal. Gas deposit. Okay, I think that is all here. So let's out. Let's go to Athens.
Message coming in.
Patching it
through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person.
Maybe.
I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
I'll think of it. Salami. Proteus. Capital, Ithaca. Oh, Odysseus, anywhere with here. Nausicaa. Circe! And Pharos. But not Phobos. Okay. We got Macedon. Oh yeah, this is one that we get to land on. That's where I have to fight that. Yep. Okay. So we're taking Garrus. And we just took Cadence. So let's go ahead and take Liara so we can get her leveled up. Alright. Sorry, scientist all the way up. Let's bump her electronics to here. First aid here. Stasis here. Barrier. She's definitely going to need her singularity, so we're going to get that all the way up. That is just a Liara thing. Okay. Let's get her throw all the way up. First aid a little more. Actually, let's end up. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Alright, so we got debris, stronghold, and an anomaly. Debris first. I'll try to stay on flat land as long as I can. Oh, look at her climb. She can climb for days. come down. Alright, just this way. Excuse me, Garrus. One, two. Okay. Okay, to the map. We're gonna go. Let's do the stronghold last. We'll go anomaly. Anomaly, as my husband and I say. Are we fighting something? Oh, it's that stronghold. Well, I'm already here. Might as well. I am already in my, shooting pajamas. Did we get him? Is he alive? He is. He not alive anymore. He ain't gonna be back from Mass Effect 3. Or 2. That guy. That guy. That guy. That guy. We're doing the kabooming. I kinda wanna run this guy over. Bonk! I love doing that. Ah, man. Wait. Is that dude alive still? You've gotta be kidding me. Well, he's not anymore. How are you alive? Oh man, love that. Okay, we're gonna back her up. How do you get out of the vehicle? You put it. Alright, let's go. Let's go. And go. Hey, girly. What's up, friends? Hold on, hold on, hold on. That's kind of cool. Well, he's dead. She's dead. She will also not be back for Mass Effect 2. There. So we don't lose. I saw some armor. Heavy Krogan, medium Krogan. Those are the Phoenix, but they are nowhere near as good as what Rex has on. Hopefully there is anything over here. No, there's not. Oh, but there's this. Watch this. Man, I love doing that. Alright. Okay. Alright guys, let's go. After we end today, I'm probably going to stay on Mass Effect for just a little bit so that way I can trash all of the kits I don't need. All the rounds that are gonna be kind of pointless for me. Okay. Haha, yes. Indeed. She climbs like a dream. Ooh. I think anything you find on this game gets sent to Mass Effect 2. If I'm remembering correctly. Thorium. Okay. Go over here. See what the question mark is. Because even though I've played this game a whole lot, I don't remember. Not a such quick side. Oh yeah, it's great, isn't it? No. Just regular old crate.
Ready.
Okay. That's that planet. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I popped everything just now. Oof. Heck, I hit the wrong button. Okay. Forlan. Hatavig. Argelus. Argelus? Beetlejuice, that's what we're calling it.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Yep, okay, I know which one this is. Garrus and Rex. Okay. Points. Put them on. Finish out his throw and go ahead and start on his assault rifles. Garrus looks creepy whenever he's loading in. Okay. Map. Map. I thought there was a map button. I guess I'm like mistaken as usual. Every time I play Fat Mass Effect 1, I'm like, I think there's a map button. There's never a map button, unfortunately. This way. It is easier to get over the mountains, actually. It's over here. Yep. Is this over here? I'm gonna go get real quick. Oh. She climbs for days until she doesn't. There we go. Yes, just have to find a spot where she can greep. Gotta use her little grippers. Lithium. Suddenly Evanescence starts playing. It's a whole ordeal. We're gonna go up to the top anomaly, and then we will go find Kahoku's men, because I know which one this is. And this is gonna be a Solarian from the League of One. Or a Turian. This is the one I always get mixed up with the Turian. Might be. But I don't think it's the Asari writings. Nope, it's a Solarian from the League of One. Yeah. Captain Millen's identification tag. Well, it got here because we just pulled it off of this mummified Solarian. It was probably Captain Millen. Okay. Time to fight a Thresher. Not looking forward to this fight. This is absolutely gonna take up the last bit of time today. Thresher moths are not fun. And drive over there. I'm not gonna actually stop. Yep. Nah, girl. Oh, hell. Run! Eek! Run! Eek! Run! Oh my god. Okay, go. Gotta be smart when you're fighting the Thresher. Nope. We are noping away, y'all. Come on, pop out. There we go. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Where did you go? You already popped out? What the hell? Okay. She dead. Now let's check out these Marine.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Yeah.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Oh, sorry, Garrison. What I meant to do was this. You can't break the distress beacon, unfortunately. Ow! Okay. There's that. So we've done that for Kahoku. Which means we're gonna go back in for just a minute and finish checking the rest of Sparta. Taya. Me. Protein data disk. Malka. All sages. All sages. Plutonium. Let's see if there's... Probably not. I think there's usually only one unknown in each. Yeah. Okay. That's the Artemis Tau cluster. Exactly. Okay. Let me go ahead and take us back to the Citadel. So next time we'll start on the Citadel, get the little bits of stuff we need to get done there done. And then we'll do some more planets, I think. want to get some more planets done before we do Pharos. So that is the plan. That'll be next Monday. Thursday I'll be doing some more Roller Coaster Tycoon. And then that's the week for me this week for the streams. If you want to watch anything from me, you can find it all on my YouTube. I also have products up on my Redbubble. That link is in the in my channel description. There's, I'm trying to think. I will be modding for Dingo here in about an hour. He's going to be playing some more Legends Arceus, so come hang out with us over there. That'll be fun. Yeah, that's basically it. It was a nice stream, nice and relaxed. I was talkative at the beginning, and then just kind of listening to everybody on the Normandy, which I like to do. I love listening to the backstories of everybody, and I've heard it 1,000 times, and I could listen to it 1,000 more. So, yeah. Until Thursday, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I will... Let's leave y'all on the Citadel, actually. Taking a minute. Just taking her sweet time. There we go. There's that pretty girl. Okay. We are back on the Citadel. We will do this next time. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you on Thursday. Or if you come hang out with me and my husband, I'll see you then. Okay, bye!